Welcome to Author Timeline Thursday with a quote from Warren Buffett. The difference between successful people and the very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything. There's a thought we ought to ponder, right, if we're trying to write our book. Hi there, my name is Christopher Diarmani. It is my pleasure, it is my passion to empower aspiring Christian nonfiction writers to share their trauma to triumph journey using a complete, detailed roadmap for writing success so they can make the impact they know they were born to make. And if that describes you, if you have this book on your heart and you want to get it done, you're in the right place, right here, right now. Love it. And Warren Buffett believes, as I do, that to write and publish your book, you must, at least temporarily, you must say no to a lot of things. The reason why is you need to make space in your day to write. Because one of the complaints I hear a lot is, well, I can't find the time to write. Well, of course not. You don't find the time to do anything. You make the time to do what's important to you. Let that sink in. You make time for the things that are important to you. So if you're not writing your book today, you have a hard question to ask yourself. Why is something else more important than getting this done? And if you track your time honestly for a week, you're going to discover some very uncomfortable truths about what you value, because your time doesn't lie. Your time tells the truth. Where you spend your time is what you value most at that moment. So for me, one of the really uncomfortable ones is like, I sat and I binged watched 3 hours of Netflix last night. That ain't getting my book done. Not even remotely close. So maybe I need to make a different decision tonight so that I'm doing the thing that is important and I'm not doing the thing that's not. So perhaps for you, the thing to do is to say no to television. If only for this short period of time where you're writing your book. Because it's not 17 years where you have to give up watching television. It could be a year, it could be 6 months, it could be 3 months. It could be a month. It depends on your skills, your abilities, and how much time you're willing to set aside. That's the beauty of manuscript math. We'll get to that in a little bit. Say no to Facebook, say no to Twitter, say no to Instagram. Above all, anything else, say no to procrastination. Say no to that thought that creeps in to your head that says, it's okay, I can skip writing today, I'll do it tomorrow. Or the worst thought, I just don't feel like it right now, I'll make it up on Saturday. Those are just such heinous lies. Heinous lies, because you won't write twice as much tomorrow, because writing today was already too difficult. You're not going to do twice as difficult tomorrow or 5 times as difficult on Saturday. This is why I harp on the daily writing routine. It's the simplest, easiest, fastest way to write your book. But you have to make time for all those things. Time is your most precious resource. Time is your most precious resource. To write your book, you must say yes to the things that get that book written and no to everything else. It's only for a limited period of time, so it's not like, oh my goodness, I can never do this again. No! You just can't do it for this finite period of time, and that's the beauty of manuscript math, is it tells you exactly how many days that'll take. Your daily writing habit must become a non-negotiable in your life. Whether whether your life is set up in such a way as you can be consistent with the time every day, or whether it needs to hop around different times, different days. Doesn't matter. Make sure that you schedule those writing sessions on your calendar and then do it. Show up, especially on those days where you don't feel like it. Your deadline for your first draft, that magical number that manuscript math provides, that must also become non-negotiable. Because if you kick it down the road once, guess what? It's way easier to put it off again tomorrow. And on day 3, it's even easier. And by the time you get to day 7 of not doing it, It's not even on your radar as something that should be important. It's completely off the table by then. So don't kick it down the can. Don't kick that can down the road. Not even once. Refuse to do that. Mark that date in pen, in Sharpie marker, something you can't erase on your calendar. Etch that thing in stone and then do everything you have to do, whether you feel like it or not, to get it done. Discipline and prioritization are essential for your journey down publication highway, for your successful journey down publication highway. Ephesians 5:15 says this: "See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." I love that phrase, because the days are evil. I don't know that the days themselves are evil, but certainly some of the thoughts that I have throughout those days, they are. And those are the things that derail me from doing the thing that's important. But this passage, more than anything, reminds me of the importance of doing what is put in front of me to do when it's put in front of me to do it, whether I feel like it or not. I must use my most precious resource, my time, valuably, wisely. Saying no doesn't mean that you, trying to read and speak at the same time apparently is challenging for me today. Saying no to everything that doesn't serve your purpose is how you wisely redeem your time. And I talked about manuscript math earlier. That's one of the things that I'm going to be teaching you at Christian Writer Unstuck on October 19th. We started on October 19th. And the beauty of this 3-day event, this 3-day live event, is I will be teaching you the entire process that I use to write and publish 50 books, and that I've used with other authors, other writers just like you, so they could write and publish their books as well. This is the pathway to making an impact. Because if you don't have some sort of system to keep you on track, to make sure that you're staying focused every day on this objective that is on your heart, that you know you have to do, it's easy to let those stinking thinking thoughts pop in, and then that's the bad part. The worst part is actually listening to them. Listening to those thoughts that say, it's okay, make it up on Saturday, don't worry about it. I know it's only Monday, but I got a busy week. I'll do it all. I'll make up all that writing on Saturday. No, you won't. And the reason I say no, you won't, because I never did either. I was never willing to do 5 times the work on one day that I was unwilling to do in a single day today. The same as I'm willing to bet true for you. So if you know that you need a system, then why not work off of a system that is proven to work effectively to help writers just like you to get your book out into the world? Go to ChristianWriterUnstuck.com. See if it is for you. Pray about it. See if this is the right step for you at this time. And if it is, grab your ticket. And I'll see you on October 19th. And I will blast open those doors of possibility for you. And it is going to be so much fun. So much fun. I just love doing this. I really, really do. Because I love watching that look in your eyes change through, well, I don't know if I can. I don't know enough. I don't have this. I'm not a good writer. All those negative thoughts, the I'm nots, the I can'ts, the I won'ts, and watch those shift to, oh my goodness, this is actually possible for me. Who knew? Yeah, it is possible for you. So ChristianWriterUnstuck.com, go check it out. See if it's for you. And whether it is or whether it isn't, come back tomorrow. I have more fun things to talk about that will help you get further down the road of publication highway easier and faster than perhaps you're doing today. But know this: if you don't do anything different today, you're going to get the exact same result as you got yesterday. And the reason you're here is because that's unacceptable to you at some level. Do something different. Make a different decision. Follow that different decision with immediate effective action, and you will be successful. It's inevitable. And that's literally the point of my Christian Writer Unstuck Roadmap to Writing Success. It makes your finished, published book inevitable. So, with that, have a fantastic rest of your day. Go check it out. See if it is for you. Pray about it. Pray about it. And either way, I look forward to seeing you here again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.